Sorry I was late. I was arguing with Willie there. I got caught skinny dipping in the chocolate again, so there goes the second job. But yeah, moving on. A little bit about myself. I like long walks in the park. I love my women. Older women too. It's my specialty. I love my older women. My Paul likes his martinis. Let's go on. Yeah. Okay, let's just do this. So I like to rant. I like to go on about random things that a lot of people wouldn't think about in a normal day because a lot of people work. They wake up at 9, come at 5, they eat, and they usually watch a little bit of TV and go to bed. That's a normal routine. Well, me, I try to do that and live a little bit of life at the same time. So when I get off work, I like to go out, I like to do a little bit of partying, even if it's on a weekday. Yes, I like to party. Don't look at me weird, gentlemen. You have seen Jersey Shore before, so don't look at me with that color. You can get that down right here and right now. I like to party, I like to go out there, and if I take your wife home at the end of the night, do not blame me. Moving on. Moving on. I like to rep Haligonia.ca. That's one of my favorite things to do. I like to report. I like to do interviews. I will give you a quick set, so I would... Hello, Dr. Paul. How are you doing today?
I'm very well, sir.
Can you tell the people what we're doing here today?
I
don't give a fuck. So, moving on a little bit further into the set. Short jokes. Comedy guy. I've been called every short name in the world. My Uncle Timmy likes to call me Peanut. For some reason, my name likes to call me Smurf. And for some reason, the name Smurf stuck. And I'll tell you why the name Smurf stuck. My nan was a woman who liked to bake. So if you gave my nan any object, she would turn it into a bakery. And my favorite thing was blackberries. And blackberries usually don't turn out black, they turn out purple. For some reason, I loved blackberries. So one day, my older cousins, some of my brothers, they went out blackberry picking. And they came home with this big basket of blackberries. And I don't know, I was a weird kid, you know what I mean? I liked to walk around naked. I didn't like to wear diapers or clothes. If you put clothes on me, they would just come off. It's like I seen a cousin, oh, there goes the clothes, the shirt, huggies, everything gone off. So everybody leaves for a minute, you know what I mean? Have a little barbecue. I'm in the house. I find this big basket of blackberries. So I climb inside, I'm eating it, you know what I mean? I still have my little white bib on. So everybody comes in, I'm not a little black baby anymore, I'm this little purple baby. So my nan called me a Purple Smurf, and the name Purple Smurf stuck. And not only did it stick, Purple Smurf became a legendary in Hammers Plains and Bedford. And me saying, being popular, I've never really played on a sports team. I've tried out and made it, but it's too lazy to go on. And I don't really like to be told what to do, unless that's Mama Bear Ashley King. Yeah.
Boo!
You ever work with British people? But yeah, ATM machine, they just love taking your money wherever you go. The comedy shit, I take my money out and buy a drink. I don't even drink, it's crazy. Yeah, okay, moving on. A thing I like to do is shop. And don't get it wrong, I'm not feminine or anything. I just like to shop, I love to buy clothes, I like to be fancy, I like people to see me, I like to stand out. So I like to buy shoes. But the weird thing is, it's kind of born like 2 months early, so I'm not my regular height. I'm 22. A lot of people wouldn't guess that if I shaved. Probably think I was 12 or 13. So you guys are liking me. Group here's not feeling me. It's all good though. It's all smiles.
More into the mic.
It's all good. Moving on, moving on. Back. I walked into Foot Locker and I was like, I'd like to buy a pair of Jordans. And they said, okay sir, what size shoes do you take? I said, well, I take a size 7.5. And they said, 7.5? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, well, we don't carry 7.5. Well, it's like, well, can I get a 7.5? Can you order me in one? Like, I'm a customer, I should always be right? Am I right? Am I right? Wrong? Customer's always right? So I asked him, I said, is there any way I could order a book or anywhere? And he said, well, no, there's nothing I can do for you. So I said, okay. So I went home, I went onto the Foot Locker website. Sure enough, there was shoes in size 7.5. So I ordered them. I ordered them in through that Foot Locker, so I go in that Foot Locker and picked them up. So when I walked in to the Foot Locker, pick up my shoes, I was so happy because he was working there. And him not knowing me being the intelligent person that I am, thinking that I would be the gangster hip hop person because I like to wear jewelry and other shiny things, he kind of stereotyped me, didn't he there? So I went and got the shoes, and when I picked up the shoes, I was like, yeah, so I got my shoes, and you told me that I wasn't able to get my shoes, and why did you do that? And you know what he said to me?
What?
He had nothing to say to me. I was right, because the customer is always right, and that was the meaning of the joke. Nice joke.
It's almost a fable.
I'm talking. This is not Late Night with Dr. Paul.
Oh, I'll just stand here and drink.
I filmed that earlier. Thank you. Bye, Craig. It was nice. You got a kink show to go to, or you just running over to me?
I gotta go.
You got the tights in the bag?
I've got to get clothespins ripped off me here in about 15 minutes. Fit 500 of them.
Psyched?
Okay.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, back on to me. My next thing to talk about is my mom. And the thing is, I'm kind of a mama's boy, because my parents weren't married when I was born, so I am a bastard. So she kind of raised me. And my father kind of hit the split, like it was a 100-meter dash and he was Donnie Bailey. So the thing was, it was just me and my mom, and I was the man of the family. But what I didn't know is that once I got above the age to live on my own, that my cell phone would still ring 24/7 saying, "Where are you at? Are you okay? Have you eaten today?" Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So as that goes on today, it still goes on. I'm still running errands like a little errand boy. I'm still bringing groceries into the house. I'm still taking over the garbage. And so on goes on. But the question is to me, is it ever going to stop?
No.
But my question is to you,
Teach
gentlemen,
Liam how to do
is that I would never stop because I love my mother, and my mother did everything she could for me. So I would do everything and anything that I can for my mother. But still going on. We're just trying to make the crowd soft. You're trying to make the crowd soft. But moving on, one day, how my mother really got to me is that, like I said, I like to buy fancy things, so I bought a real fancy shirt. And one day I kind of told my mom I would do something. I said, yeah, I take it to garbage. It kind of got lazy. It kind of fell off track. And my mom washed my clothes, my black clothes with bleach. And sometimes bleach spots don't always make it to the front of your shirt. They make it to the back. So when you just like to rush out and go to the mall and say, oh, here's the Haligonian cool guy walking to the mall with a big bleach sign on his back saying, oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, what's your name? Oh, can I have your number? Oh, okay, I see you. Oh, bleach stain. Bleach stain, bleach stain. And the moral of the story is, if you have a woman in your life, do not cross her because karma is a bitch and she will get you back. So this is my first comedy set. I've never done this before. I never really started planning to do it until I started filming The Late Night with Dr. Paul. And he basically made me be funny. But everybody's told me that I was funny because I guess I'm just funny, but I don't really think I'm funny. I just think I'm just an average guy. So thank you for listening to me. Thank you for taking your time, and thank you for coming out to this event. Thank you.